Today, we're going to go over deeds. Okay, there are three basic types of deeds. There are different types, more than three, but we're going to go over the three most common basic deeds. They are general warranty, special warranty, and quit claim. Okay, now general warranty deed, that's the best kind of deed you can get. Okay, because that deed is actually giving the buyer, right, or the grantee, a warranty over the whole chain, meaning that the seller is saying, by giving you that general warranty deed, that I'm guaranteeing that everything in the chain up until me is okay. And if it's not, I'll help fix that. Okay, even though nowadays that doesn't generally work out as often because we have other sources like title insurance to help with that. But generally, that's what that general warranty deed is saying. It's saying, I'm guaranteeing to you, the buyer, and I, me, the seller, guaranteeing to the buyer that the whole chain should be behind me, should be okay. That means the previous owners, everything should be okay with all of those transfers before me, and everything is fine with that whole chain of ownership. Okay. Everybody wants that. And generally, that's what people get when they're buying a house. Okay. Now, the next one is a special warranty deed. That's saying I'm only guaranteeing the buyer what I did. That I'm okay. I have the right to sell you the property. I don't know what everybody else in the chain before me, anything about them. I don't know if they had the right to sell a property or anything. So I don't know. All I'm guaranteeing is that I have the right to sell it and that I'm giving you all my rights. So that's all I'm guaranteeing. Okay. Now, that usually comes to play when we have something like a trust selling the property, because the trustee is selling the property and they're not going to guarantee anything about when the owner bought the property because they weren't involved with that, probably, right? Or if it's you buying something out of bankruptcy or a foreclosure, rather, then the foreclosure court is not going to guarantee HUD or whatever. Is not going to guarantee what happened before. They weren't involved when the owner bought the property, right? They're only involved now that they foreclosed on the property and took it from the owner. So they're only guaranteeing what they can do. So they're saying, when we give you the property, we're giving you our guarantee that our chain is okay, but we don't know what happened previously. Okay. All right. And now you have the quit claim deed. Now, the quit claim deed is not really a good deed because it doesn't really say a lot. It's just saying, if I own this property, which I'm not even guaranteeing I own. Okay, which when I first heard that, I thought, what? How is that possible? How do you deed a piece of property you're not even guaranteeing you own? What? I don't. That blew my mind. But that's what it means. It means that if I own this property, which I'm not guaranteeing I own, right? But if I own it, then I'm giving my interest to you. Okay, and it's not a good deed. You don't want that kind of deed because it's hard sometimes to get things done if that's the only deed you have. It's hard to get insurance sometimes, like title insurance. Um, it's hard. It might, I don't know, loans might be hard. I'm not sure. That's not my field of expertise per se, but you generally don't want a quit claim deed. Now, when do people use quit claim deeds? When there's a problem with the title, they're not sure they own it, literally, right? Or sometimes I see it in divorces. People are mad at each other, so I'm not going to general warranty deed my property. You my share to you. You're going to just get it by quit claim. In that case, people usually let that go because we know where that's coming from. It's emotion and not law, really. Not a interest problem. It's usually an emotional issue. So we'll let that go. Otherwise, you don't really want a quitclaim deed. Okay. All right. Well, until next time, guys, hopefully that was helpful. Bye bye.